Well, hello and welcome to another episode of GameHammer Live Game Coding. And we're back again playing, well, not playing, creating Dirk Headstrong and the Martian Madness. It's going to be an interesting evening. It's been a while since we did this, but we've still got a lot to actually build into this game because I've got my, sorry about that, got my map here and we haven't finished all of it. So basically, we've got some work to do tonight, and that's what we're going to be doing. It's a case of building in 3D construction kit and getting back into grips with it. We had a bit of time off due to various issues, and we also had a time where we built a text adventure, and that went really well. Very, very quick, especially compared to 3D construction kit. So, let's get into it, shall we? Now we're here, and we're going to play through for a little bit and see how we get on with the game. So if I just bring that up, and we're moving, and got to try and remember how all of this works because it has been a while since we did any of this. So hopefully we'll be okay at it. So very, very slow unless we hold down control, and then we can jump forward in blocks. And got to open the door. What's the key to open the door again? That is it, the copy key. So that's how we have to go about. Let's go through here, and we will hit some. Yes, there is our first guy. Now we've got to quickly deal with this guy before he starts shooting at us, which he's not doing. Oh, there he is. He is. Wow, there's a lot of ghosting tonight. Clearly there is something the matter. So I wonder if it's because I've got this in the background, all the streaming controls. Well, yeah, I'm going to close this down. Please check video resolution. It's not optimal. Yes, I know it's not optimal. We are at a slightly funny resolution, and I'm not entirely sure why. I've just closed everything down, which was the wrong thing to do. Guys, oh dear, it's been a while since we did this. I'm just going to pause quickly because I need to get the live chat up. Otherwise, I don't know what you guys are saying if you're around. I don't know who's there, but if you are there, click the like button. Just got to quickly jump into my own live stream. I can't believe I have to do this. The things we do, it's been a while. We have to get back into it. Oh my goodness. It's not like a live stream every single night, is it? Oh dear. I also wish Java CPC would stop crackling. It's getting a bit annoying with its crackle, crackle, crackle. But hey, let's bring up my own channel because I need the live stream with the chat. If you are around, do say hi. Wow, this is so slow. Slow and annoying. Get me the channel. Get me the chat. Come on, come on, come on. Get the chat. There we are. Hi, Water Road. How are you doing? Pop the chat out and close the rest. There's clearly something wrong with Java CPC. It's really, really not happy. So, what is it? Why is it crackling so much? I don't know. Anyway, let's get back to this. And I will pop open the live chat so I know what's going on and get back into it. Right. Let's bring this up. So we're here in 3D construction kit, and what we need to do is work out which offices we haven't built yet. So if we're looking at the first office there, which should be the immigration desk for Mars Command, essentially. Let's quickly pop into there and see. That didn't work, did it? For goodness sake. Look in there. Go on, go on. That should, if I've got this right and my map is correct, bring us to here, the immigration desk. So there is a desk, the door behind the desk, which should take us through to the other office, and the office 3 as well, which will have a lever for a force field. So we've got to go round here and just walk on the desk, which, yeah, you shouldn't be able to do, but we can. I'll bring up. We should be able to activate that to open the the desk up, so that gives us that ability. Come on forward and turn. Has it actually opened? Yes, it has. There's the barrier. So we can go through now. That's good. And we can go through here. This is remarkably fast compared to what I remember it being. I remember a 3D construction kit when I was a kid feeling like it was so slow. But when you use it now, it's not. Ah, there's the big Bondak. Kill that. It's an odd one. And that's our info dump, the only info dump we've got, which is, okay, there's a lever for a force field on the wall there. So we have got a fair amount done, but that's not what we're here for. We're here to have a look at the second office. This one doesn't have any walls yet, which is not the best situation, but we'll sort that out in another point. That's the door we need to check to see whether the other office was built or not. Hi Shah, how are you doing? And it looks like we didn't build that office, so we're going to have to do that. We've got the majority of what we need done. We've just got to basically build up what we have. Hi Jenny, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good night. And so we're in here, and the first thing I want to do tonight is, while we're getting back into things, is we need to build up this room, because what we've got here is very, very basic. And the majority of it's good, it works perfectly fine, but it's not quite right, is it? So we need to put some walls on this office, and let's check what that info dump is. I can't remember what the info dump does. Pretty sure if we go into no, not that one. We go into general and go into test. If we click on this, it will give us warning: Bondax have attacked. All personnel evacuating. That's it. So that is our info dump. It's the only info dump we've got at the moment. So let's do what we need to in here and build up this room. So, because we've already got the door there, I want to make this a bit different to how we've done some of the others. So we're going to build a wall. No, don't worry, we're not going to make Mexico pay for it. Yes, Jen, I've made you a moderator. Please do not abuse this power of ultimate power. No, don't change the entrance. Oh, that's the one thing I didn't miss about 3D Construction Kit, is how annoying it can be. Sometimes it's slow, and then sometimes you press a button and it rushes off to do its own thing. So we need to move this block toward that wall there. Can we get that right to the wall? Because we need to basically make this look like it's a room, a proper room. That's as far as it'll go, right? So if we move across slightly, we can quickly check how far we need to stretch it on this axis. There we go. So we're also going to shrink it down as much as we can in that direction. I don't want it to be too thin, but we do want it to be reasonable. So we'll stretch up, and we'll make this room relatively... Did you just answer your own question? Sorry, what? I'm sorry, Caesar, I'm not sure what you're on about there. And up it goes. So stretch this out. Can we stretch this around that? We've got a switch on the wall. We'll find out in a moment. Can we stretch this through that switch, or will it stop? It will stop. So we've got to stretch right up to that. Yeah. We're all right with this, though. Okay. So we need to shade that now. Shade the cube. No, oh, it's done it again. It's so easy to just quickly go across everything. Hi Warrington, Strange Dropper Water, how are you doing? And hi Cesar as well. I don't think I said hi to you. And hi Neutrino Fire, how are you all doing? I hope everyone is good today. What colour is on the side? It is that. So we can change this to invisible and that to invisible because we'll never see them, and that is useful. So we're going to make this wall a hideous colour that no one would want to see just to see what it is. So we can paint that one invisible as well because no one will ever see it. So 09. And on the sides we can make it let's make that 15. No. And stop. There we go. So now we've got a garish looking thing here, but it'll work for us. And I've done it again. Keep going past. It's going. If we do this, we'll be here all night with this problem. Come on, cube it. Where, there it is. Edit this cube from this new cube because we are building some walls. Move this back and it will smack into that table at some point, so we'll have to go over the table. Yep. Jump it up, jump the wall up into the air to get over the table. Weirdest things you have to do in programs like this. Smack that into the edge of the zone. And got my own Knob Mouse mug on brand. Jenny has her Monday Club mugs. I have a Knob Mouse mug. It is good. It's better than the Monday Club mugs. Yes, it is. Jen will hate me for saying that, but she knows it's true. Knob Mouse is cool. There we are, and we'll stretch this out to the edge of the zone. Move over to the edge, yeah. And yeah, that's stretched out nicely. So we are starting to build our walls up. And it looks pretty good. So, final thing, we need to now create another cube, shrink it down, edit the one that we just used because I need to know how thick they are, and I think it's just 2. 53, right, position size 5328 2. So it is 2 in terms of depth. So edit this new cube to a depth of 2 for 0. Stretch that out to 2. That is the correct depth now. So we move that back and we can put it over the door as the entrance. So we're getting somewhere. It's building up, and we finally got a room that looks a bit like a room, you know. Right. Move it across. And move across to here. So we need to see. No. Because we know that's not quite right. Yep. We need to move one across. Everything gets a bit slow when you're trying to adjust all these things, but it will work. It will work. We know it will work. Because we've made sure it will. So that's about the right size. And it only just fits. So we know it's going to be fine. So now we need to look up a bit to see where we're going. And stretch. And stretch. Yes. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere, guys. Now we're getting somewhere. The things we have to do for games. So copy that new cube because we need to put it around the box, because that's what happens when you forget to build walls before you put switches on the walls. But never mind. We've got plenty of free space for this. 11.3k of free space. To be honest with you, we've built most of what we need, so it is kind of just putting the icing on the cake to a certain extent. Nope, we're going the wrong way. Let's move across here so we can see what's going on. Not a huge amount of space left to fill, if we're honest. You broke the like button hit. Oh, no. That's not good news. We want people to be able to like the stream. Otherwise, YouTube will tell everyone that this stream sucks, and I don't want that. So, this goes all the way back there. Everything is so slow. But it's going to be worth it in the end because we're building a VR game, essentially, on a computer from 1984. So we have to, you know, take the rough with the smooth. And that is as far across as we can get, so stretch this that way. Can we do it? Yeah. That's stretched out as far as it'll go. And shrink it. And stretch it again. That's as far over as that'll go. And then stretch it again. Right, that's as far as that'll go. Need to copy that because we need another one to go above. Yep, edit. Well, actually, no, let's not make it above. Let's put this to the side so that we don't have to faff about later on. Hope everyone's having a good Sunday. This is a relaxing way to end the week. Basically, we're creating a fictional world. We are cyber deities creating a world. I don't know what I'm talking about, but you kind of know it's true. Anyone that came from the past to see this would think, "Wow, how are you making an entire world of your own?" And would say, "We're not. We're making a virtual world," and they wouldn't know the difference. So, yeah. And up it goes. Now we can push it back to the wall again. There we are. And now if we drop this down, it'll land on top of the one that's already there. There we are. So we can stretch that out again until it fits. And we're almost there. Yes. Shrink it down one. Yeah, there we go. Right, now we've got the side of that done. And we need to copy the previous one. That one. We can now edit that one and place it in the right place. The things we have to do for the bloody walls in this program, but we're getting there, and that's what counts. We are getting there. So let's move this up because we know we're going to have to put it in the right place, so we might as well get around all of this while we're here. Comrade Bunny says the Matrix comes to mind. Yes, very much so. It's one of those fun things. We just enjoy making things, don't we? There we go. I'll move this across. Jen says she's going to have to pop off to film a video. What video are you filming, Jen? Why isn't this moving? What? There. Doesn't seem right, does it? Okay, just thinking, apparently your game will run on PC version of 3D Construction Kit. I'm not sure about that, Neutrino. This is an Amstrad CPC version, definitely is. I don't know whether you can convert it. I really don't. It would be interesting if you could. I mean, I wouldn't mind if this came out on the PC or the Spectrum or anything like that. That would be quite funny. But it's built first and foremost for the Amstrad. There we are. Right, that's it. Okay. let's have a quick look at it. Move around a bit. And it's all working, yeah. So we'll shade all of these now. Pretty sure we can get rid of those. Hello, how are you doing? Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Jen is here.
Yes, I am. I'm going to have to pop off. I've got a video to film, everybody, so I will catch you all later. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already done so, and tell other people about this stream. Get them on as well. Let's make a real community feeling going on. But until next time, you people take great care of yourself. And actually, that microphone's working just fine. I hadn't realised that you'd swapped mics when I was listening upstairs.
Yeah, it seems to be doing alright. Right, I seem to have made something invisible that I shouldn't have. There we are. The wrong end was invisible.
Right, anyway, catch you in a bit.
The markup language I'm using to make it would... yes, Neutrino, you're quite right. The markup language would make it compatible. That would be fine, yeah. It would be good to see it, but I'm going to concentrate on the CPC for the moment because that's what we're using. Just making a load of bits invisible because we don't need them, and it'll speed up the program if it doesn't have to render the colors. Come on, there we are. Right, here we are for that one. Change the shade on the rest. It's going to be one of those situations tonight where a lot of this is just sit back and relax, have a conversation while we do the admin side of the game creation. Now the switch is starting to stand out, which is exactly what we want. Shade the next bit. Was that cube 25 or 26? It was 26, so we've only got one left to shade. Yeah, we are getting there now. We are coding on an Amstrad, and it's cool. I can't sing. I probably shouldn't. For the good of all humankind, I probably shouldn't, but I am. There we are. And does that side look out of place? Nope, it looks perfectly fine. There we are. So we now have something basic. Wow, it looks like it's not entirely fixed, but yeah, that works. That's fine. So if we press that, that does something, doesn't it? Yeah. Yes, it does. Right. So we're okay. We're getting somewhere with this. We've got an entire wall, and it's good to have a wall because sometimes you need to put your doors somewhere. But of course, with that wall being there, that means we can shade that door. Instead of it being yellow, we can have it black so that it matches all the other ones. So we'll be doing that later on, but now we're going to turn our attention to this wall, because we need a room. We're cubing it. So shrink this down, because again we only want it too thick, because that way it gives a small amount of no, don't go that way. Hey, we only want it too thick, so it gives a slight indentation for the doors, and that means that we can get on with things. So yeah, this is a night of building. There's a lot of code already done with the game, and I'm thinking that probably next week or the week after we will finish the game off entirely, which would be nice. So that will be very much appreciated. And yeah, now we can get on with a different. I'm thinking we might try something with sprites alive next time, because you don't often see a game built with sprites alive. it'd be nice to give it a try. Water Road says, smash the like button, hope, and maybe you broke it. Well, let's hope not. We kind of want to keep the like button. What am I doing here? Yeah, that's it. I'm going to there. And the reason for that is I want to know how high the room is, because we've already built a wall, and I kind of put this on the wrong side. So is that, yeah, that's as far as that'll go. So stretch this out and move across so we see where it's going. Oops, banged into the wall. Well, at least we'll know that we're right on the edge. Is this gonna go there? Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah, we can keep going. And that's as far as that'll go. Right, so we'll move out a bit. And if we look up, you can see where it goes to. Stretch the wall upward. Yeah. There we are. So that gets to a size of 45, or is that 20? 28 high. It's not bad. So, okay to that. Create another one. Where's my cube? I like to cube it. Where is my cube? Where is it? Put it. It's probably behind me, isn't it? It does have a tendency to do that. I can't even see it. Where is it? There it is. I put it on a table. That's where it is. Okay, that's fine. As long as we know where it is. And shrink that down, because we need that to be 2 as well. So size 4, 0. No, we need it a bit bigger than that. Hi Patrick, how are you doing? Move this down there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, we are building this game. This is what developing a game was like back in the day, I suppose. Slow and meticulous. But you had to do it. If you wanted a 3D game, this is how you did it. That's as far as back as it'll go. Okay. So we move this up and up again and up again. Then move it across so it smacks into the other one. Yep, that's as far as it'll go. So let's look up and stretch. And stretch again. Right, that's in place now. Now to create the final cube for this wall. Oh my goodness. We're almost half an hour in, and all we've done is build some walls. Oh, you got an Atari. That's nice, Patrick. An old Atari computer. That's pretty cool. Let's shrink this down. And get it to the right thickness. Move it back. Oh, I won't be putting a roof on because there's no point. No one's going to be looking up, to be honest with you. So we'll just do it like this, and then we can move on. Because apparently there isn't another office. We need the other office because I want to put something in it that is completely useless, but will cause a bit of a... But basically it'll be a threat. It'll be a room of Bondax, and maybe some other stuff like a bit of background fluff text, basically. So we'll see if we can get to that tonight as well. But I want to finish off a lot of these rooms that are just bare, you know? So here we are, and move across. We need... It's a big room, this.
Yeah, not long.
Yeah. Not use it.
Yeah. Hello again, everybody.
Oh,
Problem?
yeah,
What happened?
migraine. Oh.
You going?
Yeah, I've got.
Caffeine.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
But at least I'm a lucky type. I get the ones where it's intense pain and then it goes away.
You don't get the ones that I get from time to time, which are basically sit in a darkened room feeling very sorry for yourself.
Yeah, intense pain and then it goes away. So I'm fine. It'll be fine. Right, let's stretch this out until it gets to the edge. And there we are. It really doesn't want to do it, does it? You're sort of surplus specky. I didn't realise you had any surplus spectrums. I'm thinking of getting a spectrum this year. It's probably about time I had one in the collection. But I haven't decided which kind I want yet. Whether I want a rubber key or one of the later ones. Because I've used the rubber key and they're great. But I've also used the +2 and that's great as well. Right, so let's have a look around. And turn and turn. So now we've got a... It looks good now. So we've got different coloured walls, which is always good for showing very visually and very quickly what's going on. So we need to shade these as well so we can get rid of some of the stuff that's in them. Although actually, you know what? We'll do that later. I want to get this room built, and it's not like it's too bad in the speed that it's going at the moment. So let's turn around and we'll have another wall here. You sold the black +2A for 65 quid. I didn't realise Spectrums were going for that much these days, Patrick. Wow. That is actually quite surprising. I might have to hold off getting a Spectrum then. Not sure I can justify that amount for a computer that will get a little bit of use, but not a huge amount, because I'm an Amstrad fan. One of the same reasons I don't have a Commodore. Mainly because, yeah, Commodore 64 might have been the most popular computer of the time, with like millions and millions of units sold, but I only knew 2 people who ever had any. And I didn't get on with either of them so much that it was a regular part of my childhood, you know? It's the one that you saw occasionally. So I'm not nostalgic about the Commodore. Not like some people are. If you are, that's fine. Of course, I'm not going to judge, but it wasn't the thing that really hit on in my childhood. It was all Amstrads and Spectrums. And I had an Amstrad, and it rocked. Let's stretch this. It was 28, wasn't it? There we are, 28. And then stretch it out over the other side. Wow, it's the processing's starting to slow down. Oh, you notice though, we've only used up 100 bytes of the free space that we have. So we can build a lot, like surprising amount, within the Freescape engine. There's a lot of space and a lot of chances to make some good, interesting stuff. And is that the edge? Is that as far as it'll go? We keep saying edge. Tim Langdell will come in and try and sue us. Anyone who's watched Guru Larry knows what I'm on about there. Still can't believe he tried to take on Electronic Arts. Like they weren't going to defend their stuff. Daft bugger. He's a priest now, isn't he? Or a preacher or something. Edit the new cube. And we keep going. We're in a relaxing evening, aren't we? There we go. Move that down there. No, don't move it. We need to stretch it. I like to stretch it, stretch it. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Da do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ba 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 la ba. Do 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 do. And we're about there, aren't we? Yep, that's in. This is going a bit quicker now, because we're almost kind of got the hang of it, but we're almost done as well. So edit that and cube 33. Shrink that down. Yeah, and move it. I like to move it, move it. Once we finish this, we'll save. Make sure we don't have to do it again. As far as that'll go. And, okay, slide it. Yes, it can. There we go. We can slide that right in and move it up because we're moving on up. And move that over. Come on. Step to the side, step to the side. And yeah, now we can see where that is. Is it going to be fine? Move it down one. Yeah. So that will work now. Stretch it on up to fit in. The things we have to do just to get a doorway in. It's like, wow, man. There we go. If you hear banging and thumping, it's because Jen is up in the attic, well, the train loft as it is now, doing her thing and smacking things and hammering, doing whatnot. We had a nice live stream test earlier on. That was pretty good. And the new setup we've got there with the microphones and the cameras, multiple cameras all over the place, it looks pretty good. And there we are, almost on cue, she started talking. Which means if I open that door and shout bum, it'll come up on her videos because I won't edit it out. No, I would. I would edit it out because she'd get really angry with me if I didn't, for ruining her videos and being so unprofessional. It would be funny though. So we're almost finished now. Yeah. So that's where that cube needs to be, and it is far too big. So knock its size down to 2. Yeah. Okay. So that's in the right place. What we're going to do now is build around it. So edit this new cube. Takes a while to get to the edge of the screen, doesn't it? That isn't the right place. Jump that up to 28 again. Oh, there we are, and stretch it so it fits. I've put a cube above the door, basically so that everything fits around it straight away. It makes it a little bit quicker and simpler to do this, but it's working out alright. And there we go, almost at the edge. Yep, there we go. Okay, so we can now edit the previous cube above the door, and that will help us by looking up a little bit. We can line this up at the right height. There we are. So, final cube now. Final cube we need to put over here, and then we can shade this wall to fit in with the other one, and it will be all nice. So we need to shrink that down a little, and that is the correct thickness. So they're not too thick, but it gives you a feeling that you have to actually pass into the wall to get to the other room. Just gives you a little bit of variety to this room. How is that working? Is that alright? That can't be it. Yeah. Should have to go to 125. There we go. So we stretch this up to 28 again, and then it'll be correct height to fit in with the rest. And stretch across, and it will fit nicely right alongside the rest. Yes. Cannot for the life of me remember, however, which door is which, so we'll have to have a look and find out. We're almost there, and we get to shade this wall the same way we shaded the other ones, so that it will look correct in place. And there we are. So shade these. Now, the first of these cubes has to be shaded slightly different, so we need to get rid of that and that. But I cannot remember from the look of it which one is which when it comes to which end is underneath the door. So we can see that there. If I make this invisible, does that disappear? No. So we need this one as 15. That's the door frame, and then make that one disappear, I think. Yes, and that is 9. There we go. So we're getting somewhere now, and that's all working out very nicely. Okay. Shade. Patrick says he has no spare C64s. A few people have spare C64s. There is a thing in the C64 community where people tend to hoard multiples. I think it's something to do with the SID chips not always working out, isn't it? What's wrong with this? Got plenty of Diet Coke in. Yep, I'm coked up, Patrick. Keeping myself fully stocked for the live stream. I want to stay awake, which is probably why I'm getting that migraine every now and again, but it will be fine. And finally, the last one. I need to shade that and make sure that it works out. Hi Stephen, how are you doing? Oh, I make that 15, does that count? Yes. So that one goes invisible, and these two go invisible. And that should be 9. Yes. And that one can be invisible as well. Okay. So, we now have a room that looks like a room. We are doing very nicely with this. So, all we need to do now is shade those rectangles because we don't want them to look weird colours. Okay, need rectangle there and 0, 1. Which one has just changed? Which one's just changed? None of them. Okay, that's interesting. So it's one of the ones that's got the dark green on it. Make that invisible and turn that to 0, 1. Which, there it is, there's changed. Okay. So now it looks like a door, a proper door. So we can get the next rectangle. We change this to 0, 1. Which one has just changed? That one has. So we can change that to invisible and it will be fine. Shade. Is this the next rectangle? So if we change this to black, which one has changed? That one has. So we can change that to invisible. Okay. And finally, this one. The one that we still need to code, if I remember correctly. Turn around. So if we change this to 1, that should change to black, yep, and that should be invisible. Okay, there we go. So we've now got that working out. Save to disk, file number 1, and come up to drives, df0, and save. Right guys, we have got that working. So doing alright. So we have a final office that we need to make. Office number 2. I've got to check all my notes. That should be area area 12, I think. I need to create a new area. Go to area. Yeah, we only have 11 areas, so we need to go to area 12. Here we are. There's nothing in it. That's fine. And we've used another 100 bytes, which isn't bad for creating this kind of space. So let's create some walls. And this time we're going to do it using the standard method of just getting it to move stuff around. We don't want it to be too big an office, so I'm not going to change the size of these rectangles that much in terms of thickness. It doesn't really matter because we only need a small room. This is going to be like a tiny back office. That should do it. And stretch this up to, let's make it 28 again, because that way we know that it'll be above the eye line for the player. Copy that, edit that, move the cube behind us. Is it going to move, or are we in the way? I think we're in the way, aren't we? No, maybe we can do it. Will it just move through us, or will it bang into the camera? It will move through us. There we go. So we've got 2 sides of it now. That cube is right up against that wall. Interesting. Okay, that's fine. Then we can deal with that. Edit this cube and put that against the wall as well. And then we know exactly where everything is. Is it going to do it? Yeah. Then create a final, no, not a final cube, another cube. Edit that. Build that way. And then we'll fill that in and it will be our 3rd wall, and then we'll put the 4th wall in, and that's our room. Smaller than the others, but that's kind of what I want. I want them all to be slightly different sizes, so kind of disorients the player a little bit. Makes it feel a bit weird. Maybe there's pipe work or vents or whatever behind in it. The player just can't access them. Who knows for certain. So that's moving across quite well. Everything's going at a decent pace. And we are getting to where we need it to be. Filling in most of these extra rooms. Or 28. Edit area scale from 2 to higher, say 3, might be worth investigating. Allows you to have more detailed objects in a smaller area. Yeah, you know what, Stephen? We may end up doing that. But for the moment, I want to just build something. I want a basic game built-in 3D construction kit. To be honest with you, the main purpose of this is not really to make a really detailed game. It's basically to show people that you can make games without too much fuss in 3D construction kit, which I think to a certain extent people haven't always been aware of. Oh, please tell me I haven't just... I might move... I thought I copied this rather than just moved it. Alright, well, we'll deal with that in a moment as well. Did I... No, we didn't copy it. Okay, we'll move it that way. Right, that's fine there. So copy it this time. Copy the object so that we can actually have it. And edit. 5. None. Keeps going past. Where is it? That's not moved. Is it above us? Where is the object? There it is. Got a block floating in the sky. Of course we have. Nice. Move down. If we shrink it down, will that help? Come on, shrink. Nice. Bring that down. Okay. Bit weird, but we can deal with it. So we U-turn and bring it down. There it is. I don't know why that did that, but it did. 3D Construction Kit likes to put stuff where you can't use it, essentially. Let's put it move to the back. Is that as far back as we can get it? No, it isn't. Now it is. Right. Let's stretch it. And stretch it that way as well. And there we are. Okay. So, let's have a look at the map. And what we're doing is we're building this office here, office number 2, which, there it is, needs exits on all sides. So we're going to put those in. And this is going to be a room full of bond decks, but it has a fuel cell in it. And that's important because the main purpose of the game is to collect the fuel cells so that you can get off the planet. So we need this wall here. That's going to be the one that goes through to the room that we were just in. So if we cross, yeah, to the middle, it's about round, yeah. we need to create a rectangle. This rectangle, and we need to stretch it up one. Yep. Place that against the wall, and that will be our doorway through. As far as it'll go, yeah. Okay. Right. Okay, shade that. Invisible because you won't see the back of it. And 1. Okay, now we need to stand in front of it and yeah. And turn around. Area. Edit entrance. First entrance. Set to where we are and okay. So that will be 5 in 12. So area. Pen. There it is. Right, area 12, office 2. Let's make a note of that. Number 5 is rectangle. Right, now we need to know where we are with everything else. Which room were we in? Exit to office 2 is area 5 and 9. Okay. So if we go back to number 5, go to area 5. Where we were? Yes. Edit 9. What is 9? 9 is a rectangle. Okay. So we need 9. That's the exit to office 2. Rectangle. So office 3. We will add the code in for that. So conditions, let's have a look at the conditions. Local conditions, edit, what have we got? Conditions. If hit 9, then go to 1 in 12, and if. Then we turn around. So Stephen says, another optional suggestion, the global button at the bottom left allows you to easily toggle off the floor if you don't want a green floor. Yeah, that's a good idea as well. So let's have a look at this door, because I'm pretty sure this is the door we need to go through. And if we walk into that, we should now come out in area 12. And there we are, right against this wall. And the dot, there we are. So, excellent, we are now working well. However, I don't know what the entrance number is for that, so we've now got to go back to 5. Go to area 5. So, I need to check the entrances that they've got in here. So, edit, how many entrances? 1, 2, 3. It's only got 3 entrances. Ah! So we don't have an entrance yet for that one. So we need to stand in front of the door again. Come on. Turn around quick, turn around quick. And hello. Don't stand too close to it, of course. You don't want to walk through. That will do. Turn around, because it's only an approximate thing. We're not exactly creating a fully realistic world. I mean, we have aliens here. So area, add, entrance. Edit the entrances. So that is 37. Entrance from of this to exit area, go to area 12. Here we go, and local conditions. Create condition for local. Edit first. So if hit, not if high. If hit 5, well then go to 37 in 5 and if. And we go to entrance 1. I step backwards. Didn't do it. Why didn't it do it? Should have hit that. Hit the wall. Okay. What's happened there? What's wrong? What have I done wrong? It's 6. I've written down the wrong number. 6 is the number. That's easy to sort out, so this is why we play test everything. Exit, condition, local, edit, first one. If hit, if hit 6, and delete that one. There we are. There we go. Now we're back through the other room. And now it's working. So, what does that mean? Area 2 is our rectangle stuff, so right, so we've just come in through a door, so there should be a fuel cell in here. We haven't got a fuel cell yet, so that is the most important thing that we can have so far. So we're going to put the fuel cell in, because it's like what we're here for with the game. So we're going to put that in, and first of all, let's save to disk file number 1. Yep, that's done. Setting, no, drives, df0, and save. Nope, I'm alright, I'll be alright. Right, let's keep going. I'm going to create a pyramid because our fuel cells are weird looking. Edit that down. Put the pyramid down. Shrink it to half its size. Yeah. Okay. Create a cube that goes on top. Where is the cube? Where's it put my cube, man? There it is. Edit the cube. It's floating in the air. Of course it's floating in the air. Why wouldn't it be floating in the air? That would just make sense for it to float when I'm trying to build it on the floor. Why isn't it moving? Well, we'll do what we need to do first. Shrink it in all directions, except for vertical, because we want it to be big. Put it on the floor. Why? Come on, floor, floor. There we go. And shrink it a little bit down vertically. Right, so we can move it now. Oh, I see why I couldn't see it. It's a weird colour. So let's rotate it so I can see it. There we are. And then we'll colour it in properly later. That's why I couldn't find it. Is that as far back as it'll go? Yeah. Okay, move up and up and up and up. Let's see if we can get this on top. Doesn't really want to do it, does it? isn't happy, is it? Move down. Come on, you know you want to. Right. Shrink in. And shrink in. Okay, let's see if that's worked out alright for us. Around it. Yeah, this is looking a bit weird, but it is starting to kind of take shape. There we go, we got our fuel cell. And if we copy the pyramid, we don't have to do this again. Where's the pyramid? Where's it put the bloody pyramid? Where is it? It's in the air, isn't it? Let's put it in the bloody air again. Turn around, I need to... Where is it? I can't even see it. Where is it? I just don't get it. Delete it. We'll build another one. I was only trying to do it quick. Create a pyramid. Where is the pyramid? Delete the pyramid. Must have decided that it's not enough space, so I can't put it in front of us. Create a pyramid. Show me the damn. There it is. There we go. We get a pyramid. Shrink. Shrink. And shrink. I need to turn that the other way up. Yes. We're getting somewhere now. This is our fuel. We are getting somewhere now. Practice makes it easier. I wouldn't say makes perfect, because let's face it, this ain't perfect. But it'll be good enough for what we're doing. Just basically show people that you don't have to be scared of 3D construction kit. It is actually able to make games and make them fun. Kind of works. Right, move over here and turn around. There we go. So now we have a fuel cell, and it's a weird looking fuel cell, but it works. It's what we need. So we're going to shade this pyramid in a strange set of colors now. So let's do what shall we go for? Let's go for 10. No, let's not go for 10 because it's the same color as the background. Let's go for 8 and 8. Top and bottom we won't see, so it can be invisible. Should be the one. Want to be really weird looking. Change these. Don't want to see them because it's going to be invisible. Yeah, that looks better. So if we change the other ones to 9 instead of 8. And it looks odd, and it will work out nice for us. Shade the middle bit to bright red. Sides to 3. Yeah. Looks weird and it stands out. So now we've got that done, and that's our first door. We'll stand in front of that a little bit. If we go to entrance 1, stood exactly where we need to be. Create a rectangle. Edit the rectangle. Make it another wall, another doorway now. So stretch that up and move straight back. No, not up. Well, actually, that helps a little bit. Yeah, right. Move down and down and down as far as it'll go. Move it to the wall that way. This door goes out to the corridor. And that is 10 rectangle. That'll be exit to corridor. And do I have these corridors numbered, or are they just... No, they're all one. So we have rectangle to office 2. Rectangle to office 2. 16 and 18. Doesn't have any exits yet, so that's okay. Right, that's fine. So if we exit from here, command exit. Right, we're going to walk straight into this door. And turn around. Create an entrance. Brilliant. So let's go to an area. Go to area. Area 2. So what I need now is to shade. Where is it? Rectangle to office 2. Shade number 18. And we're going to do we're going to shade it 3, so I can find out where the hell it is. It's not the one I thought it is. Okay. Right. Is this where we came in with? Yeah. Right. So that's got 3 entrances. So it's got 4 Is this the front? Hang on a minute. 1, 2, 3. Which one is this? Which end are we at? Right, I think we're at the wrong end, so if I go through this door, where does it go? If I walk through this door, if this takes us to the landing pad, then I know where I am. This door doesn't go anywhere. Go to area 1. I've got turned around, I'm not sure where I am. Go to entrance 1. Right, okay, so let's just not mess about. I need to find out where I'm going. Right. Oh. Alright, so that's not what I was expecting at all. Right, so that's the one I need to change. Edit. So, we need to know what's going on here. So, where is the rectangle to offices? Rectangle office to 16 or 18? If we change 16, what is... No, we don't want to change. Don't want to move it. Shade it. Shade it. Shade 16. Come on, come on, come on. Shade 16. I change that to, let's say 7. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so 16. Right, stand in front of it. It shouldn't do anything at all. But it is the one that I need it to do something. So let's turn it around. Right. And area, create entrance, add entrance, edit. What was the entrance called? 42. Entrance to office 2 number 1. Exit. Right. We're doing okay now. So conditions, local conditions, edit the first one. Yeah. Go down to the bottom of this and if hit 16, then not 10, then go to, and it is 11, no, not 22, 11 and 12, and if. So I step backwards into this. There we are. Right. Conditions, local, edit 1. If it's 10, then go to 42 in 2 and if. Simple scripting language, so powerful. There we are, we're at the right one now. So we go around the corner and 18 should be in red. And it is. Excellent. So we're going to turn around and stand in front of this one. Right. Area, add entrance. Right, 43 now. Entrance to office 2 number 2. And this is number 18 because we know that it's shaded red. So we're going to reshade these. That should be 1. Okay, and we need to shade 16 the same so that we know that they're rightly done. And not 1. Okay. Change the conditions again, local conditions, edit. Oh. I need to make some notes. Exit to corridor. 2. If hit, and that's 18, then go to 13 and 12 and if. Now this one won't work yet. And the reason it won't work is we haven't built it. So there we are. We are in the wrong place. So area. Go to area 12. Area. Go to entrance. So we need another entrance and it will be on this wall here. Basically. So let's create a rectangle. the rectangle. Hello. It's going well, but I'm in a lot of pain, so I might have to stop early.
I'll give you back food.
Yeah, thanks.
I'll mention it anytime. Finish recording my video.
Excellent. I'll edit that for you during the week.
Yeah. Hi there, everyone. How's it going?
It's gone pretty well. Patrick, how's the phone working today, sir? Patrick, I've fixed it. I'm actually surprised it works, but I have fixed it. So yeah, it's doing all right. Let's turn this around. Oops, that should have worked. No, I don't want to turn it that way. It's this one. Yes. Patrick says, fancy doing a retro pickups on video and open all the packages. I've been too depressed to open all week. You're gonna do that, are you? That sounds pretty good. We are starting to use up a fair amount of those bytes, but still got over 10k left, and video is almost not video. The game is almost finished, to be honest with you. I'm just putting in all of the stuff now. Shade this. Sorry, you replied to your other comment. You're gonna do a pickups video. Yeah, pickups video is actually worth it. It's something that I remember Metal Jesus mentioned. Pickups videos aren't just for showing people what you've got. It's also a case of sometimes you might need to use your claim for something on insurance. Well, if you've got a video showing that you had something, not much they can do to say no, is there? If hit 12, then go to 43 in 2, end if. End if, not end if. Right. Doof. We're outside now. Excellent. So, because we've already done that condition, this should work out. No, go! No. No, I didn't mean to reset everything. Go to area 12. Walk through that door again. Where's it gone? That's the one, isn't it? Isn't it? No. Why's that rectangle yellow? Okay. Don't know why that should be black. Okay. So we've got through this door. It should get us to the corridor. Yeah. If we step backward, we're in again. There we are. So, final one, we need to put a door in that wall, and then we've got this room and the walls in the other one done. It's taken us a fair amount of time, but it is worth it because the game then becomes more real. 14 is a rectangle. Exit 2. And this is Office 1. So we just need to stretch that up. No, don't move it. Stretch it. Yeah, definitely gonna have to go at some point here. Right. Move backwards. Where you might have forgotten to make sure the color. Yeah, I think I did, Patrick. Right, that's as far as back as it will go. Okay, and shade it. starting to have a lot of trouble. I'll be so happy once I've seen the surgeon about this. Right, and final thing, put an entrance right there. So it's entrance 15. So we need to know which one area, which one's the office? Which one's that office? Got our office 3 there. I just need to quickly check. Rectangle to office 3 is the immigration desk. Entrance from office 1. Rectangle to immigration, rectangle to office 2. Right. Entrance to office 2 is 12. So that must be area, right. Okay. Conditions. Local. Edit. Condition. If hit 14, then go to (12) in 10, and if step backwards. Where are we? Have we done it? We have. Excellent, this has worked. So, local conditions, edit. I'm not sure we have. Office have hit 11, then go to 1 and number 11. What? Have I just built a room that I didn't need? Good. Give me a second, guys. I have a feeling that we've just built a room that we didn't need. Area. Go to area 11. What the hell's in area 11? There's nothing here, is there? What's going on? We made nothing here. Oh, look at this. Right, area, go to area 10. We're going to bypass that area and just hope for the best. Got local conditions. Edit condition. If hit 11, then go to, and we need 15 and 12. Area, go to entrance, go to 12. Where are we? We're in this office again now. So, it's all working. Hi Anthony, how you doing? So, we've now got, yeah, everything's working. We have built that room now, the second office. It's got the fuel cell in it. Excellent. So, reset everything. And file, save to disk. Guys, I am sorry, I'm going to have to cut this short. I'm in a lot of pain. But we're getting there. We've got the walls on, and we've got the office room, which gives us the fuel cell that we needed. So we now have 1, 2, 3. We've got most of the fuel cells put in. So we're almost there with the game. We're almost there. We're getting there. Next week, I want to finish off with the coding to I think the most important thing that we can do next week, because I'm going to have to call this now, is we're going to do the coding to put in the health bar and the fuel bar. Once we've done those, we should be as close to finished as possible as we need to be. We'll add in more monsters after that and see how it goes. But we've got most of the fuel cells in. We need to be able to pick them up and add to the fuel bar. And then once that's full, tell the player that it's time to launch. Then we can add the icing on the cake after that and get all the rest. But we've got the rooms that we need to do that now. So next week, that's what we'll do. And I'm in a lot of pain. I'm going to have to go now, guys. Thank you for joining me. I'm sorry it's only been an hour and a half. Next week we'll do better. I'll see you later, guys. Have a good night. Bye.